take a look. Taylor, how you doing, man?
I am doing good.
So, I have a feeling your Comic-Con experience is slightly different than mine.
Really?
It's pretty much the same exact thing. How's it been going for you? You have a couple movies to juggle. You did the Breaking Dawn stuff, but now Abduction, obviously, front and center. Is this enjoyable to kind of do the Comic-Con thing, or is it feel like work? Put me in your...
It is. It's super enjoyable. The great thing about Comic-Con is it never feels like work, because, I don't know, we just come down to San Diego, we hang out together, we go in a room with 7,000 fans, and then we just I don't know, it's always a lot of fun. And it's kind of our way of, thanking the fans for their support over the past few years. I mean, it's just amazing that they still show up, camp out, and have that same amount of passion as they always have.
What would you geek out on if you could just walk the floor, go to another panel here or something like that?
Oh, gotcha. I don't know. I mean, I'm a superhero fan, so I think there's a lot of superhero
There's
stuff
Spider-Man here. And
yeah, that's cool.
Yeah. I mean, Green Lantern's coming, gone. I don't know even what their superhero stuff. Well, Superman, Henry Cavill's here, but there's nothing to talk about in that one yet.
Gotcha.
You a Dark Knight fan? Do you like all the
Huge
Batman
Dark
stuff?
Knight fan, yeah.
How can you not be, right?
Yeah, that'll be good.
Okay, so let's move on. Segueing from superheroes to a kind of superhero in your own right? Abduction. Why was this the thing? I mean, obviously, coming off of Twilight, a lot of options. You had to weigh your options probably very carefully. Why was Abduction the one to do?
I mean, just the first time I heard the idea of the project, I knew that I wanted that to be my next movie. And then when I got the script, I couldn't stop turning the pages. It's just the story is really exciting, but the character is amazing. The journey that he goes through, I had to tell that story. So it's a lot of fun. It's a fun movie. But it's also really emotional, and it was challenging as well. So it was definitely the right choice.
So what's the new stuff you get to do? There's a lot of new stuff to this character. So what was the most exciting when you're reading on the page? I can't wait to be on set and I get to sink my teeth into this aspect of the production.
I mean, I was super excited about all the action, of course. I mean, it's action-packed, but I was excited about all the romance, of course.
Right.
There's a lot of romance in it. There's a nice little love story. And then I was excited about the mystery, just like all the twists and turns. I know when I was reading the script and filming the movie, you're trying to find out what's going to happen next. Where is he going to go from here? And that's probably the most exciting part of the story for me.
Do you feel like at this point, I mean, you've dabbled a little bit in some romantic entanglements in film now. Is it getting more comfortable? Is it always going to be a little awkward, a little weird? What was Abduction like compared to?
It's always something that you have to warm up to. I mean, the first day, I think, there's going to be some sort of awkwardness. But as soon as you start, living those characters and it's a warming up kind of process.
Was Lily as warmed up as you? Who was warmer?
That's a good question. She was pretty warm.
Yeah. Okay.
I'll give her. She was high up on the warm factor.
When you look at a film like this, when I look at a film like this seems like the kind of thing where you could imagine. It's got a young kind of cruise vibe to it. It's got the Bourne kind of thing going to it. Is that part of the idea? Part of the way? Perfect World. I mean, those are two great people to pattern a career after, right?
You just named my top two. Yeah. I studied film with John Singleton while preparing for the movie, and I chose Tom Cruise, Matt Damon, Denzel Washington, Harrison Ford. We just went down the list, and I mean, it would be an honor to have a tenth of the career that those guys have. But this Abduction is definitely along those lines of Bourne, Minority Report.
Do you ever catch yourself oh wait, I'm doing that? I'm totally copying Tom Cruise right now. I'm totally doing the Cruise move right now, the Run or something.
Right. It's definitely. I've absolutely caught myself doing that because I've looked up to these guys my entire life, and then I go, okay, wait, hold on. We got to figure out how to tailor this to
me. Right. Have you met Tom?
Yes. I did. For the MTV Movie Awards. Josh, that is disappointing.
Come on,
that's another strike. Yes, for these MTV Movie Awards.
I've heard of them.
Yeah, he was Les Grossman, and I worked with that, which was surreal.
Did you express the admiration, or was it just kind of it's a colleague, I'm just going to play it cool?
Oh, I definitely played it cool.
Whatever. Oh, you're a movie star too? Wow. Right. Good luck with that.
It was hard.
Does it feel like, when you look at your work in the Twilight films and now in Abduction, does it feel like you're getting better? Does it feel like, can you see like a trajectory in terms of like, okay, I'm kind of like feeling more comfortable, I'm progressing as an actor?
I definitely feel more comfortable, and I think a lot of it has to do with who I've been able to work with. I mean, all the directors in the Twilight franchise have been amazing, ending with Bill Condon, who's just a dream. And then John Singleton. And then all the actors and actresses I've been surrounded by. I couldn't have done it without them, but they have definitely helped me throughout the past few years.
I know you're always great with the fans and making time for the fans, even when you're making movies, signing autographs during production. But at the same time, you're there to do a job.
Yeah.
So, and I know, when you were filming in Pittsburgh, a lot of fans again came out. Did it ever get in the way? Was it always like, it's a nice ego boost? Oh, they're here for me. I want to make time, or is it impede your job a little bit?
I mean, there's moments where it could impede the job, but I don't. I'm able to stay focused and be in character when I need to, and snap right out of it and go over and talk to the fans and be with them for a while and then go right back into it, which is great because I have a lot of fun with them and I love them coming out and hanging with us.
You have a bunch of months of promotion for both Abduction, of course, and Breaking Dawn. Are you going to make time for another film in the next few months too? What do you think you're going to do next?
It's a good question. We're reading a lot right now, and we will probably make that decision while I'm promoting. But yeah, I'm gearing up because in 2 weeks I'm off to the races. I start off in Australia, and then I'm around the entire world for Abduction, and then once again for Breaking Dawn.
Can I read into your very funny or die thing? I'm a big Field of Dreams fan, so I was
did you see it?
Amazing. So can I read into that you'd like to do kind of a big comedy?
I would, I would love that. I've always loved comedy. I did SNL, and then I did the thing with Tom for the movie awards, and then I did most recently with Jason Sudeikis, which was a lot of fun. So I would definitely. I just like to have fun. I don't personally think I'm funny at all, but I just like to have fun.
What about there were shots? I guess you met with Gus Van Sant, great director, Dustin Lance Black, screenwriter. Is that just sort of like a meeting, or is that specifically about a project you're thinking about?
They are two talented men.
Good company to keep.
Yeah, absolutely.
You're not going to tell me, obviously. I thought we've been through a lot that you would actually tell me, of all people, but whatever.
We'll see.
Come to me first when it happens, okay?
All right.